Well, I never thought I was gonna be making this video, let alone on a stream. So here goes nothing. It's time to talk about a certain little person who has been a problematic problem for Scribbler, Rebon-chan, myself, and many, 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 many other people in the past week and a half. This is not going to be a talking stream. I'm only doing this because I don't feel like fucking editing. I don't feel like editing this shit. I'm going to be making this video solely for the purpose that people see my side of things. Because this son of a bitch apparently doesn't get it. This is not something I don't want to talk about. You guys come to me for content, for quality content that I work my ass off on. Shit that is, good. This is shit. I don't want to be making this video. I'm just saying that right off bat. But I have to. I feel I have to. So, I'm sorry, but let me back that up a little bit. I'm going to be shouting a lot. Well, not shouting, but okay, let's talk about this. This is the last time I'm ever talking about this asshole. Okay, for those who haven't been on Twitter, you haven't seen the shitbag known as Sapphire Glitter. This guy is a freaking... How do I even put this? He's an elementary school level bully that if you say something that he doesn't agree with one bit, he's going to rent your ass and think he's God. He thinks he has control over everything you say and everything that you do. And if he doesn't agree with it, he turns into God and basically says, oh, I'm going to, blah. The last person I ever made a video basically like this about was Dusky Novel. And that was forever ago. So this is serious. I'm only making this so that it is public and that you guys know. So that you know. So that everybody fucking knows. I'm tired of this. This game is over. I'm done. Listen up, Sapphire. If you are watching this, or ever do watch this, I am not your idol. I'm your worst enemy. You do not want to ever talk to me again. You want to file me for defamation of character, buddy? You don't know what defamation of character is. Let's see where this all started. Okay, Scribbler posted a casting call not too long ago. If anybody here follows Scribbler, most likely you do if you're in Pony. The casting call results were revealed, and Sapphire was one of the people that auditioned. Well, here's his thoughts. He didn't get chosen for the role of Greymane, which is one that I even auditioned for and didn't get chosen. Okay, here's his thoughts. Basically, he goes to Scribbler and spams her, saying that her choice was inevitable. That basically, she shouldn't have chosen the person that she chose out of her own choice, which is a right, let me remind you. But he also is saying, you shouldn't have chose them, you should have chose me. He's being a pest. A pest. He is such an egotistic waste. It is beyond belief. And this is why I am making this. So this guy never sees a voice acting career in his life. He doesn't deserve it. Not after all that's happened. A lot of shit has happened. If I see you appear in the chat, Sapphire, I'm getting you out. I don't want to hear your shit. Okay, so let's move on with the shit show. I'm just going to spare you the multiple Twitter freaking arguments because it's all the same bullshit. Basically, we told him, you're a douchebag for doing this. You don't go to a director and tell them this shit. You don't. If you want a director to ever work with you, you don't disrespect them or their choices. If they choose somebody over somebody else, look at me. I didn't bitch about it. Was I disappointed? A little. But I wasn't angry. I wasn't mad. Scribbler and I are in contact, but I didn't go to her and say, oh, you should not have chosen whoever you chose. You should have chose me. My voice is deeper. I perform better. I never did that. let it go. It's like what my friend Jacob said. He said the best voice acting advice for auditioning is to, after once you audition, forget about it. And if you get chosen, woohoo. So why can't Sapphire shit do this? Okay. So again, I'm just going to skip past all the shit. But basically, it got to this. We got to the point of getting him into a call in another server that is called the Dog Pound. Basically, I confronted him in call and I told him off. I let him know, if you're truly a fan of mine, or Scribblers for that matter, then you will not disrespect us and our choices. You're a shithead. You chose to do this out of your own doing because you think that you're too perfect for anybody. You think you're God. God is not you. You're not even the devil. And that should come across as a compliment because you're not Satan. You're waste. Waste. Jesus. But anyways, here's how redemption works with me. When someone says they're going to change, I expect them to show signs of this shit, after they decide to change for the better. If someone actually tries to make a good jump in order to change, like here's perfect example of somebody who wants to change. Somebody who wants to change will say, okay, what can I do to make myself better and build off of it? That's not how this went down. He treated it like Cloudy Brony treated his situation, a joke. He treated it like it was a joke and was pulling hypocritical comments, like someone would call him out for the not respecting the director, and I was even talking with him civilly. He says that I was basically just that I was just using him and like spotlighting him or something like that. No, I was actually being civil. Very patient, mind you, because there was a lot of hypocritical shit being said. But I was being civil. I was being nice. I was not being rude. I was not calling him any bad words. I was not doing anything nasty. We were talking on a very, very even level. But then I can't even say this joke on YouTube because it's not safe for work and it's against the guidelines. But I can give you a safe for work version of it. He asked me basically, what's the right way to approach an audition? And I gave him some, helpful advice. And basically, I said the one thing that you want to do is you want to respect the director. Then he posts this. It's a joke. Basically, well, his version of a joke. He says this. Basically, if there's a new secretary there and it's her first day on the job, give her something under the table. If it's not safe for work, you guys know what I'm talking about. That is not 1000% direct, disrespecting the director, but it's also just screwed up. Like, seriously. Honestly, I was so it took me 2 minutes to finally respond to him saying, that is not how you even approach this. Like, someone who wants to change will show a change in their demeanor. I've been down this road too fucking many times to know how this works. I know how it works. I'm not stupid. I'm 25 years old, going on 26 in like 25 days or not 25 days. Like, I don't care whatever amount of days. But I'm going on 26. I'm smart. I'm a very smart guy. I've buried somebody. Yeah. So I know what I'm talking about, Sapphire. Whether you believe it or not, because you're too egotistical, I don't care. So this led to me making the post the next day. If you haven't seen the community post on my channel, scroll down. You'll see it. I posted this on Twitter with the screenshot of him saying that disgusting joke that is heavily offensive to females, for one, very, very offensive. And he thinks I forwarded it to Squidward, no, Scribbler. Okay. Apparently he doesn't know how Twitter works. Okay, if I post a tweet and she chooses to retweet it and quote it, it's not up to me. She does that out of her own doing. I have no control over that. Basically, my thoughts were up. I'd been down this road long enough. I know how people work. And they don't show any sign that they're going to flip and change, then it's done. Done. The harassment was enough for me to say, never working with this guy. Never. And Scribbler followed up with the same tweet. But yeah, I decided to give him a little bit of an open opinion or opportunity to see if he could change, but he didn't show any signs of changing. God, I'm freaking blibbering now. Like, okay, here's a sign of someone changing. Remember Solar, the one who impersonated me and basically tried to make speed sucking Ohio, aka TJ, look bad? The guy hasn't done anything in months. He hasn't contacted me. Minus when Wired, Sky Pony Griffin, decided to pull shit. He hasn't done anything. He stayed quiet. He's been off the internet. He hasn't said shit. That's a sign of change right there. He's getting help, and he's getting the help that he needs in order to be a better person. There you go. That's how you change. You don't make disgusting fucking jokes. You don't do shit like that. Okay? You don't. It's against what you're trying to accomplish. And by saying hypocritical comments like, respect it. Oh yeah, you gotta respect the director after I say it, that's kissing my ass. That's literally sucking up to your idols. I'm not your idol. I'm your worst enemy. Just to say. Just to put on the record. Again. God, where else did it go? But basically, after that, I blocked him and I kind of spotlighted him just to keep up. But people actually kept, like, Reborn Chan actually kept me updated on things. And yeah, after I basically shut up about it, he kept stirring the pot. What I mean by that, by stirring the pot, I mean he's continuously spreading drama or trying to cause drama, like trying to spark it. He's trying to get my attention again to cause more drama. So this is what led me to making me believe he's it's obvious now. He's an attention seeker. Once he loses the fight and doesn't have anything else to build off of, he basically tries to spark it again. This is reminding me so much of DN. It's not even freaking funny. Like, literally, the guy did the same thing with me, trying multiple times to get my attention again. It worked sometimes it didn't. Finally, it got to the point where I was like, fuck it, I'm fucking done. But then, okay, on Twitter, I figured out that these two Twitter accounts are linked. It's him. It's the same old guy. I know it is. And you want to know how I can tell? The screenshots from a phone. The phone outline is exactly the same. The mannerisms are exactly the same. Everything is exactly the same. He literally made a Twitter account to white knight himself. That sounds so fucking pathetic. It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable how selfish and how pathetic that is. This guy is an elementary school style fucking bully. And that's all he gets off to. Like, we asked him, like, he's trying to sift people's money out of their wallets by getting donations to make streams and play games. Okay, streaming doesn't require money, it requires internet and decent internet speed. Playing games doesn't cost money either. Get a freaking job and make money like the rest of us. Okay, his excuses for getting a job are this. Oh, it doesn't fit my preferences. No job does fit anybody's preference. No job. Literally. Like, okay, I do YouTube, but every single job is going to have a downside to it. Something that somebody's not going to like is going to be there. Whether it be that annoying coworker nobody likes, whether it be that you have to do a lot of paperwork, whether you have to do this, and that. I hate editing. Editing is a bitch. I hate it. 110%. I hate it. But it's part of the job, and I live with it because that's what makes the project either hit or miss. And I know that. It's bad. But, had a life. You know what? That's what life is. Life is a challenge. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be shit you ain't going to like. So quit trying to be God, get off your high horse, and get a fucking job. And quit making freaking, excuses like that. No job fits anybody's preference. Nobody's. Even YouTube. YouTube requires editing. YouTube requires dealing with YouTube's bullcrap. It's a stressful, unbelievably, time-consuming job. It takes up 20 plus hours to make at least one reading. 20 plus hours of work. And over the years, I've grown and grown. And I'm proud of myself. I've tried to make my content better. He also made claims, that you could fix his audio production. Okay, I've been doing this for 4 years. Like, Scribbler put that his audition sounded like crap. It sounded like the background noise was terrible. He was too close to the mic. He kept bumping the mic down like that. And just everything was bad. I listened to his most recent video. Yep, Scribbler was right. I've been doing this for 4 years. 4 flipping years. I have experience. I know what I'm talking about. His audio was not even salvageable. It was terrible. Terrible. Like, unbelievably terrible. His recording, like the audio just sounded muddy. And by muddy, I mean what I sound like back in 2016. But at least my audio sounded decent. At least I sound decent. And it's just, God. And he claims that Scribbler didn't even know the potential of editing programs. Oh my God. Do you realize how long Scribbler has been in this fandom and how long she's been doing audio productions? She's been in this fandom since it began. She's been here since 2012, 2013, I believe. She's been here for a long time. She's been since G3. I don't know when Scribbler exactly came in, but she's clear from G3. She knows. 2012, thank you. She's been here since 2012. She has 8 years experience. He has no experience. See what I mean by hypocrite? He's a hypocrite. He's a loser who can't get a job because it doesn't fit his preferences. He'd rather bully people on the internet. For what reason? To jack off to it? I don't give a shit. And I don't know. But the thing that mainly made me go, oh my God, was the fact that he kept stirring the pot and saying that me and Scribbler were defamating his character when we weren't. We were not we're not performing defamation of character. Defamation of character is when you lie or manipulate somebody's reputation to sound bad. When you intentionally try to make them look bad. I posted evidence. It's all over Twitter. He sent a death threat, a blackmail letter. He has sent multiple things. He's sent multiple things. We are not performing defamation of character. You are, Sapphire. You are. You're killing yourself by basically making yourself look like an asshole. Does that make sense? That's the only reason this is happening. You're continuously stirring the pot while I've shut my mouth. Sure, I talked to your secondary account, your sock puppet account, as Scribbler called it. Yeah, that's it. But I shut you up by blocking you. And it wasn't because I couldn't take what you were saying. It's because I didn't want to hear another word that came out of your stupid mouth. You're so egotistic and up your ass. It's disgusting. I can't believe, I don't know if I can claim him as bad as you know who, but he's on the level. He's not a pedophile, thank God. Well, I don't know. But he's an attention seeker, hypocrite, he's an asshole, and he's waste. That's all I can say. Hey, Rebound, by the way. Yeah, I'm talking about him. I'm finally getting this off my chest. This stream is shit. I'm just going to say it now. The only reason I'm making it right now is because I want you guys to spread the word. I want you to make sure that Sapphire Glitter isn't another Toon situation that gets swept under the rug. This guy does not deserve to be here. He does not deserve to be a content creator. He doesn't deserve shit. Because all he is an egotistic, high-headed asshole that can't handle criticism or anything. If you don't agree with what he says, he is going to just rant and make you look like you're stupid when you're not. You're in the right the entire time. Everything I've said is 100% true. Even Rebon-chan in the chat can back me up with this, because she went through, oh my God, one night she was in a Twitter conversation with him for God knows how long. And I finally told her, just go to bed. Don't bother with him. He's just egging you on and on and on and on. That's all he's wanting is attention. So, he also claimed that I sent you guys after him to harass and, everything, to defamate his character. I did not. On the Twitter or on the actual post on my community post, I did not say those things. I said this: go block this guy and spread the word. That's all I said. Never once did I say for you guys to attack him. Never once did I say anything like that. I wouldn't I wouldn't use my audience to go after somebody. Why the fuck would I do that? Why? What does it accomplish? It only causes it just causes the fire to rise even more. The inferno to get more gas put into it, more oil. It only fuels the fire. That's all it does. It does nothing else. It's pointless. That's why I finally blocked him and said, fuck you, I'm done. And Rebon-chan is backing me up here. He insulted autistic people by base stereotype. Well, autistic and disabled people, technically. Because, yeah, he basically stereotyped disabled people as incapable of working on big projects because they're too sensitive to, criticism and all that shit. Boy, is that a hypocritical comment, because he does the same shit. He couldn't take the criticism that Scribbler gave him by not choosing him for her little project. Not to mention, he's also 5 months from being evicted, supposedly. Yet, 5 months from eviction and getting kicked out of your house, you're trying to get on a project? What the hell? Things don't add up. See, I'm very, very, very smart. I can piece the puzzle together. I can read exactly what you are. You're a liar, manipulator, loser, and just a waste. That's all you are, Sapphire. You're a waste. You're shit. That's all you are. You can keep idolizing me all you want. I don't want you. As far as I am concerned with you, you're 6 feet in the ground to me. I don't give a shit. You're dead. Dead. That's not a death threat. That's how I feel about you. So before you even say that's defamating your character, it's not. It's basically me saying you are dead to me. I'm not saying I'm going to kill you, because I wouldn't. That's stupid. Not worth my time. I've got better shit to do than argue with some self-entitled troll. That's it. So for the last time, Sapphire, shut your fucking mouth. This continues, things are going to happen. More than that's already happened. And I can promise you that. And that's final. This stream, I know, it's shit. This stream is shit. I hate making videos like this. You guys come to me for freaking content. You come to me for quality content, and you have to listen to me rant for going on 24 minutes and 28 seconds. I hate it. Why would I bring this to you guys? This is bullshit. I'm sorry. I apologize to all of you. Anybody who sees this video, I apologize. I sincerely apologize. This is shit. This is shit content. I only streamed because I didn't want to fucking edit. Edit something that's not worth my time, worth my energy, worth my sanity. So for the last time, Sapphire Glitter, back off. Leave me alone. Leave Scribbler alone. Leave Rebon-chan alone. Leave Flutterio alone. alone. Leave everybody in contact with, or things are going to happen. And I can guarantee that. I'm only making this video to get the word out because I know a community post isn't enough. I'm making this to assure that Sapphire Glitter never sees a recording studio. If attitude isn't already enough to kick him out. He's got a sour freaking attitude that needs to be cleaned up if he's ever going to freaking change. And by what I've seen, it's never going to happen. Never. I've been around the block one too many times to know this. You guys know I'm very smart. I'm very strong. I'm not going to let some fucking self-entitled troll that's so egotistic he can smell his own shit. Yeah. All I'm asking, spread the word, block, and leave it be. There you go. See, I didn't say go attack him. I didn't say go send him death threats. I didn't. Yet when me and Scribbler beat you at your own game, you choose to throw death threats at us. That's why he got suspended from his first Twitter account, because he sent death threats and a freaking blackmail letter, pretty much. The blackmail letter was basically this: either forcefully be my friend, or I'm going to file you for defamation of character. Go right ahead. You gotta find me first. You gotta know who I am. You gotta know my age. You gotta have a legitimate reason to actually file defamation of character. Defamation of character in text form isn't even a crime. So the cops with the lawyer would look at you as a fucking child who didn't get his way. You sound like a 2-year-old that is throwing a fit over the stupidest shit. You're a waste, Sapphire. Get out while you still can. Nobody, I repeat, nobody wants to work with an egotist unless they're stupid. Any hate comments will be deleted. That means your little white knight, I can't remember his name at the moment, Black Fire, whatever the fuck his name is, Black Knight. Yeah, I know your little followers, if not sock puppet accounts. They will be put away in the freaking, deleted comments that don't matter to me. So, for the last time, Sapphire, leave me alone along with everybody else. If someone blocks you, leave them alone. If you harass, that's only building more on your character, and it proves more that you're just a piece of shit. That's all you are. And that's all you'll ever be. To everyone, to all 13 watchers, or however many people watch this video, I am sorry that you had to listen to this for freaking 28 minutes. I just had to get this out and get this message clear. I know Scribbler is probably spreading the word herself, but it's not enough. I don't want this motherfucker working with anybody. Nobody. He is an egotistic piece of shit. And unless he ever wants to change, he's never going to work with anybody. If you want further information, just go to Twitter and type in Sapphire Glitter as just look him up on Twitter, or just look him on YouTube, and there you go. You'll find him. He's like a gray-bodied Pegasus with like a red mane or something like that. In fact, you know what? After this stream, I'll put a freaking link to his channel in the description. Then you guys can just see how pathetic this guy is. I'll also put some links to other friends of mine's videos that I've covered this, so that you can go and see furthermore that I'm not lying to you. I'm not feeding you bullshit. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. Thank you all, and have a fantastic day. I am so sorry you had to listen to this. Have a good day.